Hello, everyone, and a special hello to fans of Lego and fans of the TV show Friends from the 90s. Welcome to my video of the Lego version of the Central Perk coffee house. Right here now we see the outside of the coffee house. We see Central Perk right here, little sign there. We also have a little sign here. It says live tonight. It's Phoebe Buffet and a little cat there. And to fans of Friends will know that Phoebe has a little favorite song that stars a cat, and it eventually becomes, I guess, copied for a cat food commercial. And Phoebe's not too happy about that, but hey, it's still her song, and she loves her song. Here we have Phoebe right here, and she plays the guitar. It's a little mic there, and she's one of the more quirky characters on the Friends TV show. They all have their own quirks, but Phoebe's one of the most quirky. And in the original set, this little chalkboard, the Phoebe Buffet chalkboard, was inside the coffee house, but I thought it looked better on the outside, gets patrons to come into the coffee shop. So there's Phoebe. There's her little mic right there. She's holding a guitar. And while we're in the musical theme, let's bring in her friend, Ross Geller. So here's Ross, and he has a little bit of a musical skill also. He plays the keyboard. So let's show a keyboard right here, and we'll put it right in front of him, right like that. So he has a unique skill. The keyboard, he doesn't really play like a piano. He plays like special music effects on the keyboard. And it's a little quirky also, but Phoebe seems to think it's pretty awesome, and as does Ross. The rest of the friends, though, not so much. So now let's go ahead and spin the Central Perk coffee shop set to the inside so we see the rest of the friends. So we're gonna do this. Spin, spin, spin. And look, there's the inside of Central Perk. Let's take Phoebe and Ross back out. And there's the rest of the friends. We have Rachel right here. She began the show as a waitress, but she eventually became a business executive at Ralph Lauren. Here is Monica, and she eventually becomes a chef. And this is Chandler right here. Chandler's holding on to a briefcase or a laptop, and his job is actually a little bit of a mystery to the friends. They know it involves numbers, and they eventually call him a transponster, which is pretty hilarious. And our last friend, our sixth friend, who was the last to join the group chronologically, is Joey. I'll put him right here. And Joey, actually, let's put him here. And let's make him face the camera. Alright, so Joey has his little man bag, which he calls his European carry-all. He's an actor, a soap opera actor, and he's quite the ladies' man. A lot of the scenes he stars in will have him approaching a young lady and saying, "How you doing?" So let's go ahead and put Joey in one of the seats, or we'll stand him in the back here. Put him in one of the seats. Right there, all right, next to Monica. All right, so let's take a quick tour around the Central Perk coffee shop. So we already see right here, this is the main seating area where the friends usually sit on their iconic orange couch, right? We move to the back, and this set actually was had a little bit more space than I thought it would be, because I never knew there was kind of like an area behind it too. So here we have the bar. There's a pretty intricate coffee machine right here. I guess it's an espresso machine, frappuccino, something. It makes coffee. There's a counter right there, and cash register, thing full of pastry donuts. Here's the menu at Central Perk. Going around, a couple more seats and a table. And then we see this area right here. This is the seating area for sometimes when the musicians play, they'll be here, but otherwise it's just another seating area. So this is the main seating area here. We'll pan back, and so yeah, that was the quick tour of Central Perk. Let's put Ross in the big chair right here. And then let's put Phoebe in the music area, or the musicians area, to the side. So yeah, there's Phoebe. We put her on the side couch there. She's got the mic there. And that's the tour of Lego Central Perk. So this set here was 1,000 pieces, a little bit over 1,000 Lego pieces to build, and it took at least 3 hours, maybe a little bit more for me to build, but it was a fun build and very satisfactory. There were some things about this set that I changed a little bit. I think the Phoebe Buffet poster from the outside, there was a service sign up here that I took out, and there were also green poles that came down on this side. I thought it kind of blocked the area, so I didn't include them. But one of the things I wanted to show you about this is that there's a little feature that makes it pretty cool. The set itself is already pretty cool for display purposes, but what we can do is this little central area here with the orange couch and the friends, you can actually pop it up, take it up, and there it is by itself. And we can take away this big set here, and you can actually have an alternate use for this, or you could just keep it like this as a friend's kind of interior, or we could just use this as a generic kind of living space for another theme. So let's see what we can do. I'm going to take away the friends characters. And so here we have just like a kind of like an empty living room space, and let's put in some other characters. And I'll just use, for example, I'm just going to use Harry Potter. So here's Harry Potter. I'm going to put him right here, and one of his best friends, Hermione Granger, I'll put right here. And let's put a little background in there so it doesn't look so like it's so empty. So I'm just put the background here. There's a little fireplace, I guess. Looks pretty cool. And I'll give him one last friend, and this one is Luna Lovegood. Luna, right here, is also kind of quirky. And I'm just going to put her standing right here where Chandler was standing. And instead of these two Harry Potters and, you know, Hermione are your Gryffindors, and Luna is a Ravenclaw. But they're still pretty good friends. And, you know, while I'm at it, why not put their little Patronuses here. This is a hare. And this is, I believe this one is Hermione's Patronus. And look, it's a whole different theme. So we have the classic orange couch, central part of Central Perk, and now it looks like it's a completely different theme. So there's an alternate use for this Central Perk, I guess, portion. But for all the Friends fans out there, sorry, I kind of, stole this Central Perk. I'm going to return it. So I'm going to take the Harry Potter characters out, and I'll return it to Central Perk. So here we are, we're back at Central Perk, and let's put some figures back in. So we're going to put Rachel back here, and let's put Ross and Monica here. Alright. Alright, so that's my little thoughts of the Central Perk play set. It's pretty cool. I thought it was, worth the money, although I got it as a gift from my younger brother. So, thanks to my younger brother. But yeah, that's it. So, let me know your thoughts of Central Perk, and we'll see you next time. Bye.